Hi there, welcome to another episode of Jana Eats. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to make some passion fruit gummies. I live in Hawaii, I also work in San Diego, and passion fruit goes off in the winter and the fall. And so you end up with a ton of them. And so I usually just pass them through a sieve, make juice, and freeze it. However, not everybody lives in a climate that grows passion fruit, so we're going to use this Perfect Puree. I love this company. It has the most delicious flavor. I mean, everything you can imagine. Guava, passion fruit, blood orange, peach, they have banana. They rock. I'm going to do a link to this product in the description of the video. So we're going to make gummies. So the reason I like gummies is A, they taste good, they satisfy my sweet tooth, and I'm going to make this sugar-free by using a really great product called Swoon. I'll also put the link down below so you can get it. And then the other thing in these gummies is gelatin. We don't get enough gelatin, or what's that word? Collagen, sorry. Because we're too busy eating muscle meat. We've switched from eating the whole animal to just the muscle. So you miss out on the collagen, which is in the tendons, the skin, and it leaches out of the bone. The minerals leach out of the bones when you make bone broth. So you need collagen in your diet nowadays, and it's so good for hearts, vein, vascular, skin. You wanna look gorgeous? Eat collagen. I put a scoop in my coffee every day, but this is gelatin, so this will firm up. You can get collagen that you put in beverages that doesn't, but that's another story. So get some good beef gelatin. I love this Vital Proteins, and again, I'll put a link down below so you can find it. So I love to get collagen in me, and I love to satisfy a sweet tooth with a low sugar treat, and this is it. So today, because the passion fruit is a little bitter, I am going to put a little extra Swoon. I've warmed this briefly in the microwave, and then I'm going to put 2 scoops of gelatin. So it's 2 scoops of gelatin per cup of liquid. And what I do is I just put this in a warm half cup, for this recipe, a half cup of Swoon, which is the sweetener I found, and it's a great liquid sweetener. I love no sugar options, so I don't jack my blood sugar, if you got me. I just got my hair done. Do you like it? Hence no clip. So I'm going to let this get to know itself. In the interim, I'm going to heat a half cup of the Perfect Puree. So now, if I was using a sweeter, like the blood orange, if I was using the blood orange because it's a little sweeter than passion fruit, I would use a 1/4 cup of Swoon and 3/4 cups of the Perfect Puree. But right now, this will work. So into the saucepan, I'm going to let it heat up so that when I put the gelatin in, it mixes beautifully. In the interim, while that's getting warm, let's talk about these. Now you can put this recipe, you can put this in an 8x8 Pyrex and slice it into squares. Done. But I bought these tricked out little silicone molds. They're fun and they're bite-sized. So, you got to bite, it's portion controlled, right? So I just put a little coconut oil on my mold, and then I'm gonna see. So my passion fruit puree is nice and warm. You can see it's steaming. I don't want it to boil, and the gelatin in the Swoon has gotten to know itself, it's like I like to say. So, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna put it in, because it's gonna be so much easier to pour instead of, and it's not a big amount. You can double this too and do 2 cups in, a nice Pyrex. The other thing too, feel free to put other flavorings in here. Vanilla bean, grated ginger would be great. Ginger's so good for digestion. I'm gonna make one of the shows, that master cleanse with the maple syrup and the cayenne and the lemon. I'm gonna do those, but with Swoon. How do you like that? How do you like me now? Okay, so I'm gonna taste this. It's yummy, and I'm glad I put a 1/2 cup of Swoon because it would have been way too tart. Then we're just gonna fill my little, now these have been sprayed with a little coconut oil, like I said, my little darling molds. And these set up really quickly. Like I will bet within an hour, 2 max, these will be ready to go, mostly because they're small. Now, if you're doing this in an 8x8 or a bigger container, it'll take a little longer to set up. So I made some, and I'm gonna pop them out and show you how adorable are these. So whip some of these up. Do it while the kids are in school. By the time you come home, you can surprise them with gummies. And like the blood orange and the passion fruit, so high in vitamin C. Gelatin has all that collagen. Good for your body, good for your gut, keeps you purty. So come back next time and see what other crazy creation I've made. Everything gluten and dairy free here, food for all. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe, watch, like. Thank you.